I'm not gonna do an intro. I'm just gonna get straight to it. You know what I mean? Apparently, there's a lot of streamers going on with Twitch. You got Emiru getting touched by some ugly guy, some fat, I don't know, some fat Jew. I don't know. Let me chill. Whoa. I'm sorry, but apparently there's more streamer drama going on, and I don't know, bruh. I don't know. This is some weird shit, bro.
The severity of what I want to talk about today. And I want everyone to be aware that I've been handling the situation very seriously, and I've spent a lot of time thinking this over. And not only that, I've been in contact with a lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today, because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right, because it's so serious.
So from what I heard, can I speak? So from what I heard, apparently her and Miss Kiff were dating. From what I heard, Miss Kiff was stalking her, abusing her. I don't know how deep it gets. I don't know the full story yet. But going through something like this, man, it's definitely not a joke. You know what I mean? I hope Emerald's doing good. You know, it's kind of sad because she's kind of desensitized from what I see from her. Every time I see her in a situation like this, whether it was from TwitchCon, Mizkif, or whatever, like, she's desensitized to the shit, bro. Like, she's used to it. Like, that's the scary part to me. You know what I mean? Like,
and I feel like it's gonna change things forever. And so today, I'm finally going to be opening up about and telling everyone.
God damn, bruh.
Sorry, I swear I'm not trying to like make this traumatic or something.
Bruh.
Like I said, I really wish I were not feeling like I had to do this. Just give me some time.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be doing.
I don't know how long ago this I heard it was lasting for like 3 years, but I don't know how long it's been since that her and Miss Kiff had ended and they, you know, split ways. But like, god damn, bro. Oh man, bruh.
Doing a lot of I guess you could say like fourth wall breaking in a way, and talking about things that I thought would always be personal, and just, you know, I would just carry them myself. Today, I'm finally gonna be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Ms. Kiff has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I've attempted to separate myself from him and not.
Oh man, and like, oh my gosh, bro. From all the shit I've heard, bruh, Miss Kiff, you are insecure as fuck. You are a loser, and you're a piece of shit.
Talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing.
She should never have to deal with this. Like, you know what I mean?
To keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just has to be done. And I have always believed in not condemning people or starting drama online. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking, why am I doing this and why now? And I would like to explain that before I get started so that people understand.
It's a lot for her to go through something like this. It must have taken her like a really long time to get through this, all that trauma that she probably, you know, got, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know, bruh.
What prompted me to do this today, and that it's not just on a whim or something like that. Okay, so, like I said, I took a lot of notes, so forgive me if I just end up reading off my notes. The first and probably most severe reason is that one of the rules that I set for myself a long time ago about withholding this information was that if I ever felt like somebody else was in danger of being hurt, I would then make myself speak about it. And 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago now, I was informed by 3 separate people one of whom was present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me, and to someone in LA at the end of September. And this person is not a streamer or content creator, but obviously that does not matter. And because of this, I cannot in good conscience sit here knowing that I know critical information about someone that almost no one else does and not say anything. I think that most issues and dramas should stay private and off the internet, and I still hold that belief to this day, and I will hold that belief going forward. However, there are certain things that cross the line, and I say that the line has been crossed too many times to be count. There's a point where I believe that people deserve to know. I think that at a certain point, if you know a lot of things about someone and you don't say anything to look out for others, it's wrong. It's wrong to keep it to yourself. I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people.
It's better for her to do it now, because, like, I mean, getting, like, over this, like, moving on from this has to be so hard. So, like, hopefully, I don't know how long it's been since this has happened between them and her, but, you know, I mean, damn, bruh. Like, nobody should have to deal with this. Like, as a content creator, as just the everyday average person should not go through abuse. And, you know, people like Miskiff, man, like, they don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to deal with their insecurities. They don't know how to do it. Obviously, Miskiff is a fucking loser.
And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does.
Until you bring it out.
Regardless, yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons I decided to do this stream is to come out about all of this, because I can't hold on to it any longer, because it feels wrong to do so. And an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused.
And see, I remember Bruce dropped him off. Like, I remember I think this is why Bruce dropped him off, left OTK, cause of this shit. That's yo, Miskid, bro. You're gonna go to hell. I don't know. I like it just.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
Oh, damn. Like, she's been going through so much. Having a pet die, bro, is the saddest thing you will ever experience. Like, it hits just as hard as like a family member dying. Like, cause like, oh man, bruh. Oh my gosh, just thinking about like having a pet that dies, bro. That's so heartbreaking.
I'm sure
bro.
He's probably listening
multiple
now.
times in 3 years, bro. Gosh damn, bro.
It's probably gonna come as quite a shock to him that this information made its way back to me and that I've known for months. But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet. Okay. So now that I've explained all the reasons why this took so long and why I made the decision to do this stream, I have a few more things I would like to get out of the way before I start talking about all of this.
Okay.
The way that I'm gonna do this today is I'm gonna run through everything from the beginning to the end.
Oh my goodness.
And try to get across the story as accurately and fully as I can. And, hold on. Hold on. I'm also going to be showing a few screenshots.
Oh my god, she got screenshots on this nigga. Yo, Miskiff, bruh. Your career's done, buddy. His career's been done. He's been going down. But like, I never paid attention to OTK in them. I'll be honest. Like, the only one I really watched was Asmongold. But yeah.
While getting what I'm saying, I have more things, but this is what I felt comfortable using today, and I will be running through those later. Another thing that I'd like to mention before I start is that during my statement, I'm going to be mentioning directly the names of about half a dozen other creators who were present for certain things, and I want to say that none of these people did anything wrong. I'm just saying that they were there, and I've asked all of them permission they all said that it was fine to include their names, but I know this won't stop everyone, but I ask people for the streamers that I mentioned,
Yo,
please
Mizkif,
don't
you're
go
going to
bothering them
hell,
or asking
buddy.
them for more information. If there's something else that they want to say, they'll say it themselves, so there's no point to go pester them and bother them about it. There are also streamers who gave me permission to share things that they relayed to me privately, but asked me to redact their names, which I, of course, did. And the last thing that I want to make clear is that not every person that I interact with or that I'm friends with knew the extent of all of these things, and in fact, most of them didn't, and some of them didn't even know anything at all.
Oh, wow.
I tried to keep things private with my close friends, but
wow.
if anyone during the past year ever approached me asking questions, I didn't lie and I told them the truth. But
God damn, bro. Like, she should never have to do this, bro. Like, she could be streaming, having a good, perfect, normal stream, but she got to deal with bullshit, insecure-ass, loser-ass niggas like Mizkif. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want there to be some kind of witch hunt like, oh, you know, you knew and this, no. A lot of people, you know, didn't know everything or didn't know anything.
And this is also her business. It's up to her to want to bring this up. It's up to her if she wants to talk about it. Like, you know, she's the one that she's the victim in this. Like, she has a right to know, to have, you know what I mean? She can speak about it whenever she wants to.
I think that's all that I have to get out of the way to start. So, this is public information. I initially moved in. Sorry. I'm still sick, like I said.
Being sick fucking sucks.
Okay. This is all public, obviously this part. I moved in with him, I believe it was the end of 2021, because he offered. I was living alone at the time, and I was having stalker issues in Kansas, and I mean, you guys know like all the stuff that happened there.
What the fuck, bro? This is what she's got to deal with, bro. Like, can y'all weirdo ass, insecure ass fucking losers leave her alone? My God. Like, goddamn, bro. Niggas are weird, bro. Like, leave women alone. If they don't want to be messed with, leave them alone.
I ended up joining.
Leave them alone.
We did a lot of streams
Holy
together,
shit.
And I mean, a lot of people already know this, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. We started dating. We were in a relationship starting January 2022.
Okay.
After I joined OTK. I'm not planning to go into too much detail about the start of the relationship because it honestly doesn't really matter at this point. It's irrelevant now. The only things that really matter that you guys need to know for the story are that it was, one, an extremely private relationship. It was even hidden from friends and people in the org, but I mean, obviously people all eventually figured it out. They're not fucking stupid. And second, it was an extremely codependent relationship, which it's not the issue, but let's just, you know, making that clear for details. He initially portrayed himself to me as someone who was very nice to girls and wanted to help me feel safe from stalkers and wanted me to succeed as a teammate. And
oh, he's one of them. He's one of the stalkers. He's one of them. He's one of the stalkers. He's like, y'all ever seen that Netflix show, like, You know, the guy, he's like, when he gets locked onto a girl, he will, like, do anything to be with her, and then he gets with them, and he ends up murdering the girl anyway because he's a fucking loser psychopath, and he's a sick person.
We grew very close over time, and
maybe he's not
I was
a murderer,
very
but,
dependent
you know.
on him for, feelings of safety, social life, like my stream, my job, everything. So yeah, besides it being a very codependent relationship, the start of it was fine. I saw a lot of people mentioning this. They thought this was what I was going to talk about. It's not a secret. I think everyone who paid attention knew that he was very controlling over what I wore, to a degree, who I was friends with, and even when I would stream.
He's one of the stalkers, bro. He's an insecure ass nigga, bro. You know what I mean? This kind of behavior, bro, like, it pushes away women. And the reason why Mizkif does shit like that is because he's insecure with himself. He doesn't know how to deal with his emotions, and he doesn't know how to deal with his insecurities. So he puts it out on other people.
So when
He's so insecure. He's like fucking stalking his fucking girlfriend. You can't wear this. You can't. And yes. There should be boundaries on what like your girl should wear. I do agree with that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to go my girl walking around in a fucking bathing suit and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like that's some diabolical ass shit. But it's like at the same time, it's like you being insecure about it is only going to make it worse, and you're only going to give her more reasons to want to leave you. Like, desperation pushes away women like a motherfucker. So, to all the guys out there that are stalking her, harassing her, and all that shit, you're only making it harder for yourself to get to that girl. You know. You know what I mean? And you are all insecure, and you're all fucking losers. And, yeah.
it was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start,
he was faking it. This is Mizkif is a definition of like a nice guy. Is when a nice guy. The reason why nice guys finish last is because they're not nice. They're playing nice to get in a relationship with the girl. You know what I mean? Some guys think that being nice can win a girl over. Sometimes, some girls, you know, like that. You know, I'm not saying you got to be nice, but like, Mizkif the type of guy that'll lie about how he is about himself. That's who Mizkif is. He lies about himself to girls like her, and they get in relationships, and then she realizes that he's not the person who he was portraying to be because he's a nice guy. Nice guys aren't really nice guys. You know what I mean? Am I retarded? Oh, my bad, y'all. Let her cook.
It would be things like, for example, he would throw bottles, like plastic bottles of liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even
He's one of the stalkers, bro. He was one of the stalkers. This is literally what would happen if a famous YouTuber or content creator dated a stalker, bro. He's a stalker. He's insecure. He's just like these other guys where they're fetishizing a fucking girl or fetishizing the relationship, and so they force themselves on women because they don't know how to talk to women and they're insecure with themselves.
Hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, was like, oh, it's an accident, and I was like, oh yeah, it's an accident. Like, of course I'm not gonna think that,
he's a manipulator too. Okay.
Yeah, I just at the time I just kind of was, I just brushed it off, and
oh, you can't do that.
Now, I feel like that was kind of the start of him testing my boundaries.
That's why it kept getting worse, because when you allow someone to do shit like that to you, they think they can do it and get away with it. And that's why they do it, because Mizkif is a piece of shit and he's a fucking retard.
If that makes sense. So that was already kind of starting to show signs within the first 6 months of me and him being close, and then again, a very public situation. The end of 2022, the cover-up allegations happened.
Allegations?
And, like I said, all that's public. You can find all that, see like what I said during that, everything. After that happened, his behavior started getting a lot worse, which, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. He was very stressed. A lot of stuff was happening, but the bad behavior was ramping up, and I really...
Nah, he was just showing more and more of his true self. I think she's like he was always like this. He was always this insecure guy that does shit like that. He was always like this. He was just faking it in the beginning. You know what I mean? And then when he wasn't getting his way, he wants to throw a tantrum and start doing dumb shit like throwing his phone at his girlfriend and acting like it was an accident. Like you're totally not an abuser, dude.
I feel like it's so apparent. If you go back and watch anything from that time, I tried so hard to help him and be there for him because
you can't do that though. That's why he kept doing it. Like, you can't do that though. You cannot do that. You give these insecure ass weirdos a fucking inch, they'll take a mile. These people, they don't. Mizkif does not understand that. He doesn't understand that. He's I don't know. He's extremely insecure, and he just seems like the type of guy that doesn't have any good fatherly like role models in his life.
I really believed in
That's
him.
like, I know it's
and
fucked up, but like,
I wanted him to, get better and get back on his feet and be the person that, I always believed that he was.
he was never that person though. He was never that person. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she knows that now, but like he was never that person, y'all. He was always like this. It's just, yeah.
But that unfortunately did not really happen. For a long time, I think about a year and a half from when that all happened, it was kind of like slow things getting worse. But I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna bother going into the details of all of that because there's just too much to cover, and it's honestly kind of not really relevant to the rest of what I'm saying because the rest of what I want to say is a lot worse. There was a point where things really took a turn for the worst. Like, it felt like, like a very delicate branch just kind of snapped. So, and again, a lot of people are like vaguely aware of this, but I'll explain it for people who aren't, chronically tapped into all that stuff. So for a long time after the like cover-up allegations happened and he was like starting to kind of struggle on his stream, he never wanted to stream at the same time as me. Like,
Oh god. Oh my god, bro. Oh god, bro. Yeah, your career is fucking done for, nigga. Your career is done for, nigga. Yeah, Mizkif is fucking cooked, bro. You deserve it though, you piece of shit.
Really avoided it.
You deserve it.
And to me at the time it made sense because, I was like, well, of course, like, we share a lot of community members. If we're live at separate times, we're both gonna perform better, it makes sense. But, yeah, we were never really live doing the same thing at the same time for a long time, with the exception.
Hey, I hope all the stalkers are like watching this video and they're like, oh, maybe we should just leave her alone.
Of like things like events or sponsors or like, just special things. For a very long time, and a lot of you guys probably noticed that I would only usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That was because of him. And now I stream whenever I want, but the first time that we ever streamed at the same time was for the 2024 Rust Kingdoms event on Twitch. We were sharing drops, so it was the first time in a very long time that we were both going to be live at the same time doing the same thing, basically. I know you're probably like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? But it'll make sense in a bit. So I'm live, he's live, we're both streaming, and like I said, you can go find all of this. This is public, there are clips of this. We're both streaming the Rust event, and I thought it was going
Yo, this was years ago. That Rush shit was years ago, bro.
really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out, we're gonna have fun. Like, I was really, really excited. And then I start seeing in my chat, people start saying, unofficial Ms. Raid, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me. He's saying, like, Emmy, I'm gonna kill myself. I waited, or I'm gonna—
Oh my god, this nigga, bruh. I'm gonna kill myself. This nigga is a manipulator. This nigga is a manipulator. What the fuck is that? Manipulate. I'm sorry, I'm slurring my words. I'm sorry if I'm slurring my words. He's a manipulator, bro. What the fuck? What do you mean you're gonna kill yourself? I'm gonna kill myself. Please take me back. No, stop it. Oh, brother. Not that bullshit.
KMS, I waited so long for this, etc. And basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership
bro
than him. And like I said, this is during an event, so there were drops. Like, everyone knows.
Yeah, you deserve this, buddy.
Like, it's not even fucking real, but yeah.
I'm gonna hurt myself because you have more viewers than me. Oh my gosh. No, you're not. You're just saying that to make her feel bad, to keep her around. You fucking loser.
He starts messaging me. He's really upset. I tried to tell him, I was like, bro, you should come back and play. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's like wondering where you are. But yeah, he ended his stream. And then I'm still live, you know, trying to act like nothing's wrong. And in that house, I had a glass door so I could like see this was happening. He was walking behind me, making sure that I knew he was there. And by the way, so
Oh my god, what is he? Bro, he's obsessed with her, bro. This nigga's obsessed with her, bro. Yo, why is bro so obsessed with her, bro? Like, oh my gosh.
there were many ways out of that house if he wanted to leave the house that were closer to his stream room. He intentionally chose the door that was right by my room. I feel like that's pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard.
What a fucking baby. Oh, is there... Hello, hello, hello? Oh, the poor baby fucking said, the poor baby. He mad cause she don't got enough viewers compared to her ex-girlfriend. And he love her and obsessed with her. Oh.
So many times that the front door
Oh.
literally broke. The lock did not work anymore. It didn't work
What
for
the
months, and it would just make this horrible sound that I would have to hear like every fucking day. But anyway,
Niggas,
so I hear him back there doing this, and
bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
This is a nigga that don't know how to deal with his insecurities. I'm dead ass. Mizkif is the guy, type of guy to not know how to deal with his insecurities, so he takes it out on other people. That's what it is, bro. No, that's what it is. That's what it is. He's a manipulator.
So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back. I get up and I go talk to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, Emmy, like, I hate all you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me.
Oh my god, what a fucking victim, you fucking loser. Nobody's taking for you. Nobody is fucking worried about you, you fucking loser. How about you stop being a little bitch, go to fucking therapy, get your head straight, and realize you fucked up. You're a piece of shit, bro. Oh, I'm not getting enough viewers compared to you guys. Why am I not getting enough viewers compared to you guys? You guys, why am I not getting no views compared to you guys? Shut the fuck up, loser.
And like, I'm just done.
Oh my.
Like, I'm just done. And I was like, is this like really happening because of Rush drops? And he was like, I don't know what else to do. He was like going off on me, like basically saying that he hated me. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. And he was like, go finish your stream so that people don't know anything's wrong. And
what a fucking loser.
I stopped in the bathroom outside my stream room, and I'm like, you know, checking my makeup, trying to make sure people can't tell that I was like crying. And I'm only in there for like 30 seconds, and he comes and like looms in the doorway. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just checking my makeup. So I go back and I stream for a
Mizkif, bruh. Mizkif, bruh.
couple hours to finish the stream.
Hey. Ow.
Do my best
My fucking
to
knee.
just like, you know, carry on the show basically.
Ugh.
And yeah, after that, like I said, was when things started to get really fucking bad. It was like something just snapped. For the rest of the week, he streamed the Rust event. He got all the drop viewers. I'm sure he was very happy. I mean, good for him.
Oh my gosh, I got more viewers, guys! Oh my gosh, I got more viewers, guys! I'll be right back. I'll be right back real quick. Alright, my bad. I gave my cat a treat.
Honestly, was like thinking and processing a lot of
My
what
cat
happened.
wanted a treat.
But I mean, it was a lot because this person was at the time like kind of it was like my partner and my best friend and like the only person that like I really talked to ever, or like at least off stream. So I mean, it was just it was a lot. But the very next stream, I went live about a week after that, and I announced that I was planning to move because I knew that I would have to move. So I was like, okay, I have to go live and say this so that, you know, kind of force myself to commit to it. Right? Does that make sense?
Okay.
Obviously, I didn't move out right.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't move out right away, but I mean, hey, I mean, she did the right thing. I mean, that's the best thing you can do is just move out, move away, yeah, leave.
Away, but after like all of that Rust stuff happened was when the other domestic abuse stuff really started. He would
How does it get worse, bro?
destroy
Miskif.
furniture in front of me. He would
What the
throw things in front of me and near me. Destroy walls. Again, you can go see this in some of his VODs in his bedroom. The holes in the wall. There would be times where he was upset at me.
Oh my god,
and I would
bro.
go to my stream room and literally lock.
Yo, Miskif, bro. Yo, Miskif, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like he's obsessed with her, bro.
Myself in to get away from him, and he would be banging on the door and screaming at me. And at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour, and like one time he even said like,
wait, hold on, what the fuck? Wait, what do you mean 150? What the fuck? Yo, Miskif, bro, you got issues, bro.
well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill both of us. And this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did a lot of the time. Like one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video, and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him
Who cares?
going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
While you're in the car? What? No. What? Is this real life? Is this real? Did she just say that this nigga went 150 miles per hour because Mr. Beast invited another streamer to an event and not him? Oh god, you don't get no empathy, nigga. You get sympathy. Come on.
Then at home,
how does it get worse?
Like, I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure. There was a time that I walked into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me there, he threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better. So basically, I felt like I was kind of stuck in a loop where I felt like I had to constantly perform and like prove my value to not be thrown away. But at the same time, if I ever performed too well, I was gonna be punished for it. And it just felt like a very rough situation to be stuck in because
oh my fucking gosh,
my
bro.
hobby and my job, like it's a huge part of my life.
Like she can't help herself if she gets more viewers than you fucking loser. Like she can't help herself.
Even before, you know, I met him and became like a larger creator. And I remember thinking all the time how it felt like he hated me, but he still wanted me around for his channel and like his thumbnails and everything.
Oh
and
my
this
God.
is still before I moved out. There was a time where it was the tension in the house was so unbearable that I would sneak out and I would sneak into Esfan's house using my code. And Esfan didn't know why I was doing this. He saw me a couple times. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a nap in your guest room. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I would sneak into Esfan's house just to have some time of like peace and quiet. But eventually, he figured out where I was going, and he would go over to.
Did he threaten Esfan, bro? Yo, what did Esfan do to you?
Esfan's house to keep telling me off. And there was a time that he did it, and I was laying in the guest room bed, and one of the roommates in that house had come to see like why I was crying, and they were standing in the corner, and he came in, and he was very physically aggressive. He was like, Emmy, like, what are you doing? Like, angry. And then as soon as he turned and saw this other person standing there, he instantly
he dropped the bad act. He switched to nice Miskif. He switched up. He noted nah, Miskif, you are a fucking loser, bro. Hey Emmy, we gotta go inside. Like, bro, come on.
Like deflated and changed his tone. He was like, oh, Emmy, I was wondering where you were. Like, are you coming home? And that roommate like later asked me about it. And they were like, "What the fuck was that? Like, are you okay?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's nothing," because I felt like a lot of the reason that I didn't tell the people around me was because I felt like no one would understand, or even if they understood, it would just be a burden to them because all of our streams and social circles and communities are so intertwined.
I see why she did it. She kept it a secret because she didn't want to ruin the relationships with the streamers together and everything, and didn't want them to get involved with her and Misk's, you know, bad parts of their relationship. Oh, I get that. I understand that, but you know, I mean, damn, it must. I mean, shit, bro. She must have been in a real bad spot. Like, genuinely, bro. Like, this is just crazy, bro.
I was like, maybe it's just better for me to deal with this and like hope things get better, basically. I honestly don't even remember what the final straw was that I finally was like, okay, it's time to go. Like, I prepared the house that I lived in before this one, like, pretty much immediately.
Okay.
After the, like, breaking the front door thing happened, but I was still, like, scared and unsure. So I don't remember what the final straw was, but I remember the day I took Cheddar to the house, because he just randomly started, like, screaming at Cheddar and was like, "Get that fucking cat out of my house." So I just grabbed Cheddar and put him in my car and grabbed his litter box and took him there, and I just left him there and never took him back to that house. And then I think like within several days after that was when I finally moved out. It was on very short notice. Like I said, I don't even remember what the final straw was because so many things happened, but there was a time when I just knew. I called some movers. I said, "Hey, can you come tomorrow?" And they're like, "Yeah," and then I literally moved the next day.
Fuck. God
Moving
damn.
out into the last house that I lived in was a huge step mentally because, like I said, a big part of...
You got to be able to separate yourself from him. Bro, this nigga Miskif crazy, bro. Yo, Miskif, bro. Come on, bro.
Why I moved into the first house in Texas in the first place was because I felt like it was the safest option for me. Because, you know, I am...
You did what was best for you, and nobody can be mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying, Emiru?
A girl where it's, like, kind of scary for me to be living alone. So it was very hard, and at the time, even though, like, all these other things had already happened, I was very hopeful that me and him could be cordial, and, like, eventually, like, things would be fine, at least publicly, like, for stream reasons, that, you know, everyone could just keep streaming like nothing had happened, and, you know, at the time, I thought that would be the best thing to do, and I felt like if I, you know, separated myself from him without explaining anything, people that watched us wouldn't understand, and would, attack me. I was, yeah, I mean, it ended up...
Oh, I see. And, like, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna think that she left because she was trying to use him for clout or whatever, or some stupid ass shit like that. You know what I mean? Probably. Yeah, there's some dumbass motherfuckers that just, all they do is just live on the internet. They don't think anything outside. They don't think anything outside of the internet, so they just complain and cry. How come you're hanging out together? You used him for clout? Oh my god, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Happening anyway, so, but,
Miskif, you're a piece of shit, buddy.
Yeah.
Miskif, you're going to hell, buddy.
We, like I said, still kept in contact. I had hoped that somehow things would get better. He would always beg for me to come back, and he would promise therapy and change, and...
Like, he not changing shit, nigga.
Like, even talk to
he
other
not
people
changing
and, like,
shit.
Present, like, oh, I want to change, I want to be better for Emmy or whatever, you know? There was...
You're not changing, buddy. You're not gonna change.
A short period in October where...
Move on. Go date a new girl.
Because
Get some therapy, nigga.
Honestly, it doesn't matter now. And when that happened, I honestly felt relieved because I was like, okay, finally, it's like on his terms. So that means he'll be satisfied and he'll be able to say it was his choice, and he'll leave me alone. Because whenever I would try to push for it,
okay,
it just felt like I couldn't like really sever it, if that makes sense. But I mean, obviously, hence me doing the stream, that was not the end of it. A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk for a—
Oh no, 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 no. Don't let him in. Don't let him come over. Don't do that. It's only been a week. He did not change. He did not become better. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not make that mistake, you guys. If you break up with someone, oh, can I come over so we can talk it out? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't give him a chance, y'all. Like, you just gotta tell him no. Like you can't come over. You know what I mean? Don't. Nope. Nope.
closure.
Oh my gosh. No. He's not gonna do it for closure. I already know. He's gonna come over, do some. I know this, bruh. I know. No,
He came to my
don't
house,
do it.
And I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to try to distance myself from him.
Don't do that.
So yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch.
Oh no, no, no. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that shit. They're not doing it because he doing it because bro, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Oh no, bro. Told y'all, bro. You give these, bro. Whenever you're dealing with an insecure guy or girl, you give them an inch, they take a mile, bro. Understand that. Like, girls do the same shit. This isn't a guy thing, but like, anytime you're dealing with someone like this, they're looking for some you don't need closure. You don't need closure. You just need to move on. That's it. Don't do that.
And holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying.
No, yeah.
And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed.
Nah, bro. This is diabolical. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, bro? Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, Ms. Kid, I know your fat ass, hot potato built ass ain't doing that shit, nigga. I know you ain't doing that, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like.
Like a cat. Yo, I know Ms. Kiv was listening to this shit, because she did this on live. This is a live stream, if y'all don't know. Nah, bruh. Yo, Ms. Kid, bruh, you brought this to yourself, nigga, bro. You brought this to yourself, and you should have gotten help. I hope you did. Yeah.
And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying, without checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time,
wow,
I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for others.
At that point, you gotta just. You know what I mean? That's a cutoff. You gotta cut that nigga off right there.
Streamers around us, or like.
Nah, I don't care.
You know, making things weird for viewers. I know that probably sounds crazy, but like I just felt this pressure, like I had to try to keep things together, if that makes sense.
Oh man.
I felt like I'd caused trouble for so many other people if I ever said anything bad about him, or if I caused rifts in our friend group or streamer group. I tried to stay on good terms with him and hold everything in, and also I still cared about him a lot, and I still at that point had hope that things would get better, and that, you know, he would improve.
He's never gonna improve though. That's the thing, bro. Bro, like, people like this, they never improve until you actually like cut them off, like, for good. When you cut them off for good, they actually realize what the fuck they did wrong, and then they start changing, so that when they meet the next person, They you know, they're not the same person who they used to be. You know what I mean?
And he'd also always hammer into me
Okay, what the
how
fuck?
he never physically abused me because he never hit me.
Oh, the phone hitter. The phone hitter, y'all. The phone hitter. The TV remote hitter. The glass hitter. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I threw it, but it wasn't me. It was actually the phone, you guys. Fucking idiot.
And he would coach me and tell me to tell people or other streamers who were asking about it because they
Keep
were
it to
concerned.
yourself.
He would say, tell them that I never hit you. Make sure that they know that I never hit you.
That's insane, bro. Imagine telling your girlfriend that, bro. Hey. I never hit you. Just tell him that, okay? Just tell him I never hit you, and we're on good terms. Buddy, no, bruh. Buddy, no, bruh. This is a guy that has a lot of issues that he did not deal with. You know what I mean? With the time that he had. And this is what is the result of it. You know what I mean? Those 3 years were the result of him not taking care of his insecurities.
Around the same time, this was during OnlyFans 2, so I guess like December-ish.
Okay.
He would often message me in the middle of my streams and berate me for things like playing the same class as him in WoW because he thought it would make people think that I was better than him. And again, like I said earlier, I felt like I was stuck in a constant loop where I had to perform well to not be thrown away, but if I performed too well, I was gonna be punished. And I actually wanted to show some of those messages.
Oh man, she got the fucking receipts, y'all.
Because obviously a lot of these things, yeah, I'm not gonna fully read these out.
Okay.
Because I honestly just don't want to read them out, but I feel like I want to show them to like kind of
Okay.
show what I'm saying.
Getting into? What did he think was gonna fucking happen doing this dumb shit? She has 8, 14, I guess 14 messages, and I don't know what these might be messages on like Discord or some shit. I don't know. Message AI. Okay, hold on. But how do you know it's not just someone who doesn't follow you, LOL? Yes, I'm still wanting to be DPS, but for dungeons, I have to tank. Yeah. You really don't. Like, you don't. How can I not tank in dungeons? You straight up don't have to because you're a DPS. My group didn't want other warriors. Didn't have other warriors. Yeah, I know where this is going, and I'm not dealing with it. I asked for a boundary, and it's crossed. You know no boundaries. Then tell her the fucking boundaries, Miss Kiff. What do you mean you don't know boundaries? Tell her the fucking boundaries. What is he even saying? How can I not tank as a warrior in dungeons? Because you aren't a tank. When I said I don't want to be a tank, I meant I don't want to tank and raid, which is still true because I don't know what I'm doing. You do not need to tank in dungeons, so I just... Now I'm going to get so much shit nonstop. Don't ever pull aggro. Emmy is better, Emmy this. I can't have anything Emmy. What? This nigga crashing out, bruh. You do not need to take in dungeons. Yo, Mizkiff, you are a fucking loser, nigga. You are crying about dungeons and fucking dragons. Are you fucking retarded? What the fuck is this?
And I am planning to probably post the volume.
Wait, why did... The way that these people text each other is weird. Do you ever aggro? I guess they're talking about the game and he's getting mad by the way of how she's playing. I don't know. What?
Of this somewhere, so if you know.
Oh, this is third page. Hold on.
This later.
I don't understand what you want me to do. Not tank, just that simple. What the fuck does that mean? You already played warrior when I told you we're going to get compared. Don't pull. I'm gonna pull aggro because I'm a warrior. No, you're not. Another warrior can tank. Oh, this nigga's insecure, bruh. This nigga getting mad at her for how she plays fucking Dungeons and Dragons, y'all.
That's fine.
That is insane, bruh. Didn't have another warrior in any groups today, and no warrior wanting to join. Girl with 27K couldn't find a warrior. You can every time. You just don't want to tank. I know what you're doing right now, and I'm not dealing with it. There were no warriors asking to join, and why is it bad for me to pull in dungeons? Because now I'm going to get compared nonstop, because now people are just going to say you're better. Because I told you this when you first told me you wanted to play warrior, and it's already happening, and you just don't care about this stuff ever. There's no boundaries with you. What do you see? This thing is a fucking crybaby. Like, what the
And
fuck?
again, this was all happening while I was live. You can literally go find the stream and see me trying to deal with it.
What the fuck? Look how he's texting. Like, he's crashing out, y'all. Dude, don't dude me. I asked for one thing with you. Don't be a tank. And now now you're tanking. What can I do? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Don't tank. Yep, there it is. I'm playing the game. Tank, Emmy, do it. Let me handle all the hate. What, bro?
While I'm live in the middle of a dungeon, trying to just play the fucking game.
It's a fucking game, dumb nigga. You know what I mean? Ms. Kiff? Not her. Of course I'm not talking about her. Stop it. Tank Emmy. Tank Emmy, do it. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism. You're worse than Emmys. Emmy is so much better. The people saying you're better in every chat. The comparison says nobody will be on my side. Let me deal with it. Let you have fun. I asked you not become a tank, and you didn't listen. Now it's a classic. What was I supposed to do? I'm not dealing with this. What is he like? What is this? What are these slashes here? What is this grammar? Like, what the fuck? He came as. Look how he's typing. You don't have auto spell on, bro? I mean, I know auto spell is annoying sometimes, but holy shit.
Oh fuck, I think I
put the same one twice. Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking gosh, bruh. Oh my fucking gosh. Over dungeons, nigga. Over a fucking dungeon. Yo, these emotes are diabolical.
Tank Emmy, do it. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism. That you're worse than Emmy's. The Emmy is so much better.
What the fuck is wrong with this
you're better in
nigga?
every chat. The comparison says nobody will ever be on my side. Let me deal with it. You have fun. I asked you not to become a tank. You didn't listen. And now it's the classic. What was I supposed to do? I'm not dealing with this. And
what a victim. What a fucking
like I said, you can
loser.
go find the stream. But for context, I was playing Warrior in World of Warcraft and like.
In World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. You're getting mad over World of Warcraft? Because I don't want to get compared to you. Who cares? Why are you so concerned with her? Like, god damn, you obsessed prick.
It was like Silverpine. Like, it was just like, it wasn't even like, it was like dog shit gameplay, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Like, so.
She probably
yeah,
doesn't know how to play the game. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Hey, I chat GPT.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And,
oh, no.
Read that later, I
no.
suppose, if,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
yeah, like
no.
I said before. Hold on.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I was constantly
Why did AI chat GPT just pop up?
trying so hard to compromise with him because I wanted to.
He not gonna
I
compromise
wanted to
with
be
you.
cool and I wanted us to be able to coexist in the same streaming sphere. But I felt like I could never win, and he hated my whole existence. Like, ever since that one stream where I had, like, a little bit more viewers than him. And he would say that it was my fault that his stream was dying because most of his viewers liked me, and whenever he hit on another girl, they would be confused or not take it seriously because they knew that me and him were together privately. And he said if he would be able to hit on other girls and convince them that it was real, he would get his career back.
What? This is all striving from insecurity that he is not with Emiru, that the relationship is not working. He's trying to force it onto her, and you could tell, like, yeah, she might care about him, but she isn't attracted to him the same way because Mizkif is an insecure fucking loser.
That was like started within the last couple of weeks that we spoke to each other. He started saying terrible things to me about other streamers in Austin. In particular, one specific streamer who I know there's a lot of people that know he has beef with certain streamers. It was not one of those streamers. It was someone who to this day has been nothing but nice to him. he would say horrible things about this person, like about them in their stream, and it was very hard to listen
It better not be like Asmongold or some shit.
to.
Or
And just in
Hesfad.
general, he would say horrible things about other streamers in Austin, like, I quote, "I hate everyone here. You are all useless to me. You're worthless to me because it does nothing for my stream anymore to collab with any of you."
What the fuck?
And him saying that was
This
the
nigga
final
got
straw for
issues.
me. The day that he said that to me about other people was the first day that I ever, for the first time, started to ignore his calls and messages. And
Yeah, good
because of
job.
that,
Yeah,
he
bro.
even threatened to come to my house if I didn't answer.
Nah.
But I did end up calling him back, and I spoke to him, and I basically told him that I felt like I could finally see things for what they were. And he started panicking, and he was super apologetic, and he was saying he didn't want to lose me, which
I told y'all, it's all the reason why he's so insecure and he's talking about all these things, women this, women that, is because he is an insecure loser. He's just insecure. The reason why he is insecure is that he believes he's not good enough, so that impacts his thought process.
wasn't
Hey,
the first
can
time
you stop
that
kicking my
he,
mic?
did something like
What are
that.
you
It was
doing?
like, you know, basically begging me not to leave.
Stop playing my mic,
But that was definitely the most extreme time. And again, like I said, I always had the hope that things would be cordial, or that, you know, we could be fine with each other. So I agreed, and we agreed we were going to talk about all of that.
No more talking.
We talked about it about a week later, and instead of apologizing for anything, he basically told me that he realized he needed to go to Japan and LA to get his viewership back up.
Nigga, it's not gonna make your viewership any better, bro, when you're acting like this, bro. The reason why your viewership is down is because you think in a bad mindset. You believe you have this inferiority complex. That's what Mizkif has. He has an inferiority complex. He genuinely does.
And he was basically too young to focus on friendships and relationships. And
Oh yeah, sure, buddy.
it was I mean, despite everything, like I said, I still cared about him, so
Yeah.
it was still hard.
But like the only way he's ever gonna grow as a person though is if you just gotta cut him off. Like you just gotta like cut him off. Don't respond. You know. And if he does threaten you, just take it to authorities at that point. Put a restraining order on this nigga. Cause like if you keep he's looking for validation. Like that's what he's looking for. Like he lacks he can't bring validation to himself. So he goes to other people and like he pretty much he's just an insecure guy, you guys. He's just a loser.
I mean, it was like a mix of feelings, you know, like I was devastated, but I was also so relieved. But because of the past incidents during like other fights and times I would try to separate myself from him, past incidents during those times of him manipulating me into staying close with him and giving him more chances, sexually assaulting me, the abuse, and just him generally not being a very nice person. After that, I decided that the only solution and way for me to move forward, I made the hard decision, but I know now for sure the right one, was to finally completely cut contact with him. I knew it'd be very hard because our careers and our communities were so intertwined, but I knew that I had to do it and that there was no other choice. So I have not spoken to him since January of this year. It's been 10 months.
Nice.
But you think that's the end? It is unfortunately not.
Oh no, it's not over? Oh, it's not fucking over?
Since January of this year.
Oh no.
It only took a couple of weeks, but soon the messages started.
Oh my gosh.
He has attempted to contact me over 40 times. Over 40 times individually this year in individual texts, Discord messages, Instagram DMs, and phone calls.
Move on.
And I'm just gonna show those.
Oh fuck, there's more? There's more?
And at first,
hey, just want to make sure you don't have recordings of me, right? I'm getting harassed that you do, and I'm assuming it's nothing. Do you know why I'm removed from everything? Why am I kicked from OTK? Nobody's answering my calls, and I don't want to bother you, but I'm panicking, and I don't understand what's happening. Can we please communicate so I don't feel isolated and hated by my own org? I just want to be okay with each other and finish our streams and lives. We shouldn't have... Oh, God. Aw, he lost all of his friends. Aw. Aw. Miss Kiff
At
sad.
first, it starts
Aw.
simple. Be confusing messages or like him expressing he was worried about things.
Can we please communicate so I don't feel isolated and hated by my own or yada yada yada. Where was I at? Streams and lives. We shouldn't have this feeling. I came home and feel terrible. It feels so odd that I cannot talk to you or anyone. I just don't know what is happening. Everybody's leaving you, Ms. Kiff, because you're a piece of shit person. Nobody wants to be associated with you, bruh. Nobody wants to be around people who have this inferiority complex and tries to drag everybody else down because you hate yourself. Ms. Kiff, deal with your fucking insecurities, nigga. It's just that fucking simple. Go to a therapist. Get help. Admit that you fucked up. You're not taking any accountability. You are a fucking loser. Can you please respond? Shut up. I understand and we'll just leave you alone, but I really could appreciate we could talk. I would test you again after this. I really don't want to talk about. I don't know what that says. The arrow's in the way. You know, Ms. Kiff, you're a fucking loser.
First, it wasn't anything weird.
He has this inferiority complex, bro. There's more. I understand I'll leave you alone. I really don't want to talk if I really do want to talk if possible. I know you don't want to hear from me, but I could just not message you because I still care about you. If you need to talk, I'm here. I'm so sorry shit like this happened. I'll be up all night if you need to talk. Can we please talk, Emmy? I'm so sorry for what I said. Can we talk tomorrow? Bro. Oh, stop, bro. Bro, like every 4 days, he's like texting her. Like, bro, you're just pushing her away more and more, Miz. You're not making it better, okay? Hey, I found out you weren't invited to the party. I know you wanted to go, but I didn't do invites. You were invited, of course, and hope you were doing okay. One day we could talk. Can we please talk? I really want to tell you things. I'm so sorry for the past 2 months. Oh my, I'm so sorry for so much that happened. Yeah, he's just apologizing. He's just a bitch. He's just a bitch. Miss Kip's just a bitch. He's a cuck. I really want to tell you things. Yada yada yada. I hurt you and I left you. I know I need it. Please call me. I haven't stopped thinking about you in months. You stop being so obsessed with her, nigga, and get a fucking new girl. Get your shit. Well, don't even get a new girl. You need to get your mental together first. That's what you fucking need to do. Obviously you got fucking issues if you're blowing her phone up every fucking 4 days. I really need to tell you things. I'm sorry the past 3 months. Please call me. I haven't stopped thinking about you. I've been nothing but miserable without you. I love you, Emmy, and da da da. Oh god, I want so much. Okay, whatever. He's just, oh, he's so sad. Oh wow, so sad. I feel so sorry for him. Want so much with you. Please just hear me out. I wrote out how I feel. It doesn't matter, bro. Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true. Can you answer me, Emmy? Just at least you tell me you moved on. Okay. Bro, she has been ignoring your messages for months. You sent her over 40 messages. It gets to a point where you just need to move on, get your shit together, and don't make the same mistake again, bro. That's all this nigga can do, bro. It just, oh my gosh, Emiru. Emiru, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy, Emiru? Who the fuck is this guy, bro? Bro, he's one of the stalkers. I told y'all. He has the same mindset as these weirdo stalkers that go up to her and everything. Just tell me you moved on. Hey, I know it's been a while. I just want to say I'm going to house and that's mean I think you and I should be able to talk. Bro, leave her alone. Okay. But one thing I noticed is that the text, look, it's been almost a month since he texted her again. Yeah, this nigga is just, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. What is this, bro? This guy is so insecure.
This is not someone who loves or cares about you.
Because we both alone, if we can communicate, we're gonna continue not to. This is only gonna get weirder and weirder as we both provide to the same things. Cause, nigga, no, bro, Ms. Kiff, shut the fuck up. God damn, you fucking loser. I'm not reading all this, you guys. I know what it is. Can you please answer my phone? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. Bro, this shit is yeah. I'm. How does it get? Where I'm escape. Hold on. I'm sorry.
It's just kind of a funny side note, I guess. I would like to highlight this message.
Did he just? Oh, bro. He's apologizing. Obviously, bro. The only way he's ever gonna better himself is if you move on, bro. Like, just move on, bro. Miss Kiff, you ruined your life because you're bro. Like it, you did this to yourself. Hold on, go back. Go back. Let me see this message. Can we please talk while you're here? A simple conversation would go very far for the both of us. Instagram, like messages, iMessage, Discord. Like he just, like, bro, don't do this, yo, don't do this, you guys. This, like, this right here, you're only making it worse. Just cut him off, stop texting him, move on, never reach out, never pay attention again. You know, focus on what you really need to focus on, get your life together, deal with your insecurities, and never make the same mistake. This is the only way to evolve from this kind of shit is just to move on, better yourself, you know, surround yourself with other people, don't make the same mistake, and just look at yourself in the mirror and say that you're a piece of shit. Say that you fucked up. Say that this will never happen again. You won't never allow yourself to happen this again. Focus on things that make you happy. Stop obsessing over relationships, you guys. This is not, you know what I mean?
That he was saying.
This is.
And
God
just
damn.
kind of a funny side note, I guess. I would like to highlight this message. Because
your text is likely human random may include parts generated by AI chat GPT. Oh. I'm so glad, like, this AI chat GPT shit is so good but so bad in some ways. Like, like, bro, like, this is, you know,
as
yeah,
doesn't really matter, but I ran it through a ChatGPT checker, and all the highlights.
All the highlights is pretty much the parts that were created by AI, I'm guessing.
Like I said, doesn't really matter. I just thought it was interesting. But
oh my gosh, bro, this nigga's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I was afraid of commitment.
Like I said at first, the messages
bro.
were just simple things, like him saying he was worried about things, or saying no one was talking to him, which I don't think was even true at the time. I think he was just saying that to try to guilt me into responding to him.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
it
not
was.
sure about
Yeah.
that, of course.
No, that was 100% what it was.
This also extended.
You know, it's funny. He said he was gonna kill himself, but he hasn't done yet. I'm just, you know, I'm not advocating for that, but, like, you know, he said he was gonna kill himself. No, he's just a victim. He's a pussy. I'm sorry, my eyelashes are falling out of my eyes, bro. My bad, yo. But
in-person interaction.
he's a pussy.
Because initially, I made the mistake of thinking that I only had to cut him off through private communication, and, you know, we would be fine going to the same events and parties and such.
Nah.
I also had to start. Hold on, I'm still fucking sick.
Yo, Ms. Kid, buddy. You're just one of those stalkers, man. You're trying to protect her from, right? You're just one of those stalkers, man.
I made the mistake of thinking that I only had to cut him off through personal, private communication.
Okay.
But I also had to start avoiding.
This is good for Emiru because, you know, at least she knows how to handle these kind of situations if it were to happen again. She knows how to, you know, get herself out of it. So I'm happy for Emiru, but shit, bro. Like, and you know what's crazy? Apparently, this nigga, Mizkif responded back as well.
Going to the same parties or places I was worried he'd be in person.
Okay.
Because, this was after he came back from his first trip to Japan. There was a party that I attended several months after I first went into contact with him. I was aware that he would be there, and I thought it'd be fine. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal. I thought I'll just let him have his space. I'll have my space. You know, it's not a big deal. We're adults, right? During this party, I felt like he was following me around and monitoring me, but I thought that I was just being paranoid. I was like, it's probably just in your head. I was hanging out with Nick and Catchy and a couple other friends. And, at some point, Nick was like, it's too fucking loud down here, let's go upstairs. No one's upstairs. Let's just go, you know, chill in a room and, like, talk where it's not so loud. And, I was like, okay. So, they, as a group, went upstairs first without me, but it took me a bit longer to, get up there, because someone, like, stopped me and was talking to me. And I did feel like, I mean, he was, like, standing pretty close to that person. I felt like he was watching me, but again, I thought I was just being paranoid.
Okay.
But, I went upstairs, I was hanging out with Nick and Catchy and, you know...
Okay.
Our other friends. And then, about 30 minutes later, the room that we're in, the door opens. It's Miz. He opens the door, makes eye contact with me, goes, ooh. And then closes the door and leaves. And I was like, what the fuck? But again, I was still trying my best to, you know, give the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know, maybe it's just, like, an awkward situation or something. But a couple months later, the person that he was hanging out with that night reached out to me privately and was apologizing. And I was like, why? And they're like, I just felt like I had to apologize to you because I felt so bad and so embarrassed of what was going on. Like, yes, he wanted to see what you were doing. He was saying, like, I want to go see what's upstairs.
Oh my gosh. Mizkif, bro. You got fucking issues, nigga. You got issues, bro. Leave her alone, bro. Move on. There are other women that will love you just as much. You guys, like, stop. He has an inferiority complex. That's Mizkif. That's just what he is. Nah, bruh. No, bro.
And he was checking every room.
Here, I'm gonna speed this up, bruh.
After he opened the room that you were in with Nick, he closed the door and started laughing, and then he just wanted to talk about, you know, how you guys broke up for the next, like, however many hours of the night. So I was like, wow, okay, that's good to know, I guess.
Sorry, I gotta get, there's a bunch of shit I gotta react to. And, oh shit, what's wrong, baby? You see Mufasa? Y'all see him? Hold on, let me show y'all. Hey, how you doing? You hungry? You hungry? Oh, baby, how you doing? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What happened to me, Valkyrie, and Senna earlier this year when
is he done?
Attacked at the Santa Monica Pier?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Obviously.
God damn, Emiru. God damn, Emiru. Oh damn, bro. I feel bad for her, bro. God damn, bro. Niggas are so weird, bro. All you stalker fucking weirdos, leave these women alone, bro. Like, there are, like, fucking gooned out ass niggas, bro. Niggas are gooned the fuck out.
Fucking text, I don't want to look at them, they're still on my desktop.
Did he respond to that? Did... Nah, bro.
Where was I? Yeah, so, yeah, it happened March 3rd of this year. A lot of people were talking about it, talking about how me, Ray, and Senna were attacked. Which was not an issue, like, we had no issue with that. Like, obviously, it's big news, people are gonna talk about it, it should be talked about. We had, like, no issues with anyone talking about it and covering it, and that included him. I was fine with that. He joined in on that whole thing of people going live to talk about it. And again, I'd like to remind people at this point, we were already a couple months into me being no contact with him, making it clear I didn't want anything to do with him.
Okay.
And so during this stream,
he
was covering what happened to me, Ray, and Senna. He decided that he was going to tell more of my personal stalker stories that I've never personally talked about or shared publicly myself.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, Mizkif, bro. Oh my fucking gosh, this nigga, bro. God damn, bro. Oh my gosh, this nigga Mizkif, bro.
And one of these stories was one that, like, no one knew at all, and, like, it just felt so shitty because at the time that those things happened, like,
I'm still there for you, Emiru.
you know, all the
Shut
people
the
that lived
fuck
in that
up.
area together, we all came together and we all kind of decided, and this was heavily pushed by him. We should never talk about this because, you know, people are gonna be weird. It puts Emmy in more danger, and, you know, gives people ideas, so we're never gonna talk about it. But, you know, of course, as soon as there's some big drama that he's not involved in, and he finds a way to, you know, bring up, oh, I was there for something that happened to Emmy, he does it.
Yeah, because he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he was on a stream talking about these personal stories of mine, and I caught wind of it. And by the way, it was also so frustrating not saying anything at this time because the way he told those stories, he kind of framed himself as, like, the hero. He was like, oh, I held the stalker at gunpoint. No. The only person who...
Wait, did he actually say that? I was protecting the stalkers, guys. You are the stalker. You're one of them, bro. Stop trying to disassociate yourself from these stalkers, bro. I said it since the beginning of this reaction. He is one of the stalkers. He's just acting like he's not one. But then when he's not getting his way, he starts doing this weird shit. That's what it's been. That is miskiff, bro. He has an inferiority complex.
Whoever came into contact face-to-face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie. Bonnie is the person who found that guy outside, went inside, told everyone, called the police. The police came. All Miz did was he stood far away from the front door, behind glass and metal, with a gun. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Still very scary, but why are you acting like you... Like, if anyone deserves credit for that, it's Bonnie. Like, it's literally stolen valor. I'm so glad I finally get to say that because she is the one who, like, kept everyone in those two houses safe, not him. Anyway.
Nigga's a bitch. This nigga Miskiff a bitch.
Back to the original thing.
Oh my gosh.
So, I was obviously panicking. Like, I just had this horrible thing happen to me the night before. It was, like, huge, like, public, millions of people seeing it. And then my crazy ex-boyfriend is going live talking about more of my personal stuff. And, I'm, like, crying. And, Sin and Ray are like, what's wrong? And I tell them. And I'm, like, panicking. I'm like, I need to call so-and-so, I need to call so-and-so, I need to call so-and-so. Like, these different people that I was like, they can contact him because I did not want to contact him. So, Ray, Cinna, some of me and Mrs. mutual business partners, and Asmongold were all, messaging him to stop. And by the way, Asmongold told me that he tried to call Miz while he was talking, and it rang 3 times and then hung up, which means that he saw it, and he just wanted to be able to keep talking because, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, the nigga's insane.
I don't know exactly what, like, the other people said to him, but Ray and Cinna told me that they were messaging him being like, bro, like, stop, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? God
damn, they got Cinna on her. Damn, bruh. They got Auntie. They got Cinna and Ray. Oh, God.
But Ray and Cinna told me that they were messaging him being like, bro, like, stop, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? And he was messaging them.
Is she talking about Valkyrie? Oh, God, bro.
We're also equally as traumatized as me, of course. They had gone through the same thing. Oh,
yeah,
what am I doing wrong? I'm letting
bro,
people...
leave these women alone, y'all, bro. Like, they don't... You know what I mean? Like, there are so many, like... Come on, bro.
No,
like,
what, you know, girls go through. Was that your job? Well, anyway, yeah.
Imagine the people who, like, try and defend, like, Miskiff. I can imagine, like, niggas try to defend Miskiff. You know, they're probably the stalkers, too.
That all happened a couple of months into me being no contact with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was arguing with Ray and Cinna while they're trying to be like, bro, like, stop, like, you're making it worse. He finished talking about my stuff and then reacted to Cinna and Ray's whole stream where they were crying, addressing their communities, made sure to react to that, and then immediately went offline. So yeah, that was a terrible weekend. I got threatened to be stabbed, and then the next day, my weird ex was going live trying to self-insert so that he could...
Bro, this thing is weird, bro. Come on, bro. Miskiff, bro. It just gets worse for you, bro. It really does just get worse for you. You fucking loser, bro. You're a fucking loser.
After that incident, his attempts to talk to me only ramped up, which I showed those texts. We went back to Japan, and during that trip, he was texting and calling me, trying to call me quite a lot, begging me to take him back. And at the same time, I heard that he was reaching out to quite a few other streamers who know both of us. And he was crying to them about how he wanted to get back together and how he thought someday we would reconnect and eventually get married. I think...
No, you're not getting married, nigga. You're not getting married. 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 You're not getting married with her, bro. You're getting married to some other girl, bro. You're not getting married.
I don't think he even meant that, but I hope not. But I assume he did that with the hope that they would relay the messages back to me since I wasn't talking to him. And, I mean, some of them did. I also had a couple other streamers report to me that he would obsessively watch my stream and not in a, like, oh, I wonder what Emmy's doing right now, way, or, like, having my stream open. Like, he would be obsessively and attentively hate watching my stream, like, watching my stream and just saying horrible things almost every time that I've been live this year. And they tell me that he wanted to discuss how he believed I still wanted him. Interesting, considering I never replied. and he would ask other guys if they thought I had slept with anyone this year.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on, what? Hold on. Wait, why are you so worried about her fucking... Nah, bro. Stop, bro. No, bro.
They'd be like, I don't fucking know, man. And then they told me he would say stuff like, no, there's no way she's done that. She's not like that. And she's probably waiting for me. Just really fucking gross stuff like that. And a couple of streamers in LA also told me that he was telling people that me and him still talk all the time, but we simply weren't together anymore because I was too mature and I was not ready. I was too immature. But yeah, you can see from the messages I showed. I'm not sure if, like, I mean, people can go back and read them. He was begging me to take him back for the majority of this year, which was 7 or 8 months total. And like I said,
8 months.
Some of the messages were even, I believe, ChatGPT. Not that it really matters, it's just interesting, right? As of today, it's been about 2 months since he has attempted to contact me directly. I think because about 2 months ago was when he started kind of getting scared that I might have been, like, you know, telling people things, which again, I wasn't going on my way to do it, but if anyone ever asked me, I wasn't gonna lie to them. I mentioned this at the beginning before I started, like, fully telling the story. I heard from my friends, other streamers, and my employees that he had cooked up a plot that if I ever tried to talk about him, like, about the abuse or anything else, he would try to go live and say that I killed my rabbits. And I was told that he approached several streamers who were...
Okay, well, this nigga's a weirdo. Okay, we get it, yeah.
And asked if they would basically back him up, and they refused.
Okay.
Obviously, they're not insane.
Yeah, they're not fucking idiots.
Even something happened this weekend. At TwitchCon, one of my employees told me he went up to them and he threatened them, saying, if Emmy ever tries to talk about me, I will destroy her. Whatever that means.
Whatever, I don't know what that means. Yeah, what the fuck? I will destroy her. Nigga, what?
Within the same night, he also texted one of my best friends, and he would have known that I would have been with this girl. He texted her saying, hey, worried about her. Hope she's okay. You know, right after he just said to my employee and other people that he was going to try to destroy my life. Yeah, all in the same night.
All in the same night. Yo. I think oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, that was Saturday, so that pretty much leads us to today. I feel like it's clear I've spent the last year of my life cutting him off and building a new life with people that actually care about me. And doing my best to move on peacefully without causing any drama. I did not want to do this. A lot of other creators actually told me that after his other allegations in 2022, if I wasn't the first person to stand up for him and start appearing on his channel again, they do not think that they would have gone back to helping him with his content. So I always tried to keep things private, always tried to make things better, had hope that things would get better, you know, tried to be supportive.
It's not gonna work.
My thanks that I got for all of that was abuse and resentment.
Yeah, bro, but that's pretty much Emiru. I'm just gonna stop it right there. Yeah, Mizkif is obviously a fucking loser, and you know, I'm glad that your career is falling apart, but we also got Mizkif's response to the situation.
It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up.
Oh, he's talking about the message?
Bro, shut up. It's not through Chat. You really think in a serious situation like this, I put ChatGPT and I'm writing something out? Because, like...
Nah, you would do that because you're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, hooked up. Like, bro, shut up. No.
No, you did.
Yes, really.
Sure, yeah.
No, it's Sora AI. I have an entire video made. What is wrong with you, chat? What is wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with you, chat? Nigga. Yeah.
I wish I could show you how much red is in this to show you that each other is spaced. It's so stupid. I'm not a good writer, bro. I'm not a good writer.
You try to be a good writer in the fucking messages, bro. God damn, you was trying to put a spell on her, bro.
So
you was trying.
Okay. Let's get to this, shall we? No stalling. I'm taking out of sub-only mode. I don't really care. I know that there's a lot of people that want to speak, and they can. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
This is a very serious situation that I was told. I know a lot of other people are saying things about me as well on top of this, but this is the thing I want to talk about. So let's talk about it, shall we?
Let's talk about how I'm a piece of shit person who abused my ex-girlfriend, and
this is April of 2021. Okay, I'm gonna write everything down. Everyone, just chill and let me hear this out. Okay.
Come on, you got this. Look at this nigga's comments, bro. Look at his chat, bro. Come on, you got this.
Met online when we were playing.
Monka
AT&T
cooked
Annihilator
cooked
Cup. This is me and
GG.
Emmy. I was introduced to her through it, and my chat started to like us hanging out.
Fuck off.
I didn't have feelings for her or anything,
Yeah,
but I
you
thought
did.
we could start hanging out more and be friends.
No, you didn't, nigga. No, you didn't, nigga. No, you didn't, nigga. You know you're lying. Hey, bro, keep, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Kiff. Cope. Cope, buddy. Cope.
So we met through the Annihilator Cup. A lot of you guys know this.
Annihilator Cup.
I was playing with her. My chat liked her a lot. She was fun to hang out with. So we started hanging out. We started to play games with each other on stream, and we started to grow closer together. We started calling each other, and we were flirting. We didn't do anything, but it was pretty obvious that Emiru had feelings for me as well as I had for her.
Yeah, when y'all first dated, but not anymore. Like after a few months, when she realized that you're just like the rest of these fucking stalkers, you fucking idiot.
But didn't really
You know what I mean?
do anything because at the time she was dating a girl named Bonnie, another cosplayer from another state, and I was dating Maya. Me and Maya broke up. I broke up with her because the relationship felt stagnant, and Maya's sanctuary started to take over a lot of her life, and we hardly had time to hang out with each other. Since Maya moved out, I knew I wanted a streamer to move into the house, preferably a girl to farm content with, but I didn't want it to happen so fast. I didn't know if I wanted to be Emmy, but she told me about a stalker that came to her house with a bat, and she didn't live at her house anymore. I'm telling you everything, chat, okay? Come on. I'm telling you the whole story. Sit down and relax. All right? Take a seat.
Explain it, nigga.
I told her to come move in with me in Austin because she had a stalker, and we want to make content, and the guy will probably be scared since there's a bunch of people around instead of her in her Kansas home by herself.
Okay.
From there, our relationship started growing very fast. Within just weeks of moving in, she would sit in my room with me late at night, and I would watch Pokemon over and over again, Season 1. I loved it because...
Wait, this nigga was rewatching the same season of Pokemon over and over again for a whole month? Well, what the fuck? I mean, there's nothing wrong with watching Pokemon. That's not the problem. But you're rewatching the first season again and again and again, bro?
She made me feel like it was because it felt like my childhood and a place of calmness.
Aww.
She would fall asleep in my bed. With some nights, we would touch our backs or legs together.
You don't need to explain. You don't need to explain what y'all did together. You could just explain, we hung out, we spent time, we got close, yada, yada, yada. You didn't have to... I don't need to know what you and Emiru did together. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
We knew we liked each other. We just knew it was a bad idea. Talks of her joining OTK happened fast as well. And I knew that if we were potentially going to date, we'd have to keep it a secret.
ChatGPT.
Nobody was allowed to know. Streamers as well were already...
You know, you could see the reflection of his, you know what I mean? You could see he's reading off a script, which is fine. Maybe he wrote down notes to respond and stuff. That's fine. He has a right to do that. But we know you fucking lying, nigga. Because look at the messages. It's your phone number. It's your Discord. It's your name.
starting to resent me, saying that it was a shitty thing that I moved Emmy in so fast and replaced Maya so quickly. If people found out we were dating, I could be hated by my peers and lose what I created in OTK.
No, you didn't, nigga. No, you didn't, bro.
I didn't know if we were going to date, and I knew if we were going to make it happen, it was going to be very stressful. But I had no idea what was going to come.
Like shit, bro.
It was the beginning of January of 2022. Emmy just had her huge party in an arcade celebrating her birthday on stream. Everyone from Austin was there, and as we were celebrating her joining OTK, there was a huge scare. Someone outside in the parking lot rammed into my Audi R8 and drove off. And while we were outside thinking it was a schizo viewer, we were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun. This scared us to no end. Me and Connery's pants ran inside in fear to get everyone out and make sure everything is okay. My first concern was Emmy. I wanted her to be safe. The cops came, the drunk driver did have a gun, and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. Me and Emmy were terrified that night, and on the way home, I grabbed her hand.
Miss Kiff, you're just a stalker. Acting as if you're above the other stalkers, bro. You're just an insecure man that's acting above all the other insecure mans, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's just one big facade, this nigga. I mean, I don't know.
And she grabbed mine. and we knew we were trauma bonded, and we didn't want to let go.
Trauma bonded? The fuck? The fuck talking about some trauma bonded? Trauma bonded, bro. What, nigga?
We would wake up together, stream together, and hang out with each other all night. She quickly became my best friend, and someone that I felt for the first time I was in love with. We hung out all day, every day. We were always so happy with each other.
Just don't... Yo, the donos, goddamn.
Playing games until the night, loving every moment we were with each other. It felt...
Yeah, issues, man.
Jack, relax. I remember one day I left my house. She called me just so we can be on the phone together, as we always did. And we were playing a song called Falling in Love with You with Elvis came on, and I felt that love. First time I felt...
You're using ChatGPT. You're using ChatGPT. You're reading off ChatGPT, nigga. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. What the fuck is this script, bro? Like, he's not reading notes off a screen, you guys. He's reading a script. Like, what you, bro? What do you mean, bro?
Felt love for a girl, and I thought I'd wanted to never let it go.
Yeah, you never wanted to let it go. You were obsessed with her. That's a fact.
The first year of our relationship, we almost had no fights. We started to date officially in January of 2022, and up until my cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all.
Yo, this nigga a piece of shit, bruh. Oh, nah, bruh. Nah, he a piece of shit. What
happened?
That's all that happened.
And show you an example, Chad.
Oh, I will show you an example. Nah, this nigga lawyer writ this shit up, bruh. This nigga lawyer, bruh. Nigga's lawyer.
I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me. I would throw my phone on the bed.
Wow. Wow. Yo, Miz, bruh. Yo, Miz, bruh.
Just lob it over because
you might have to move out of that house soon. You might not be able to afford it.
Going to bed, so I would just throw the phone. That's it. And when that's the whole thing. I didn't throw it at her. I want to make that very clear. I never threw it at her. I never hit her, and she even said in her situation that she bruises easily. She brushed over that I threw water bottles with her on my phone near her, but that wasn't during our fights. It would be throwing my phone on my bed when I brush my teeth.
So every day you wake up in the morning. Hold on. Every day he wakes up in the morning, he's brushing his teeth and he does this. Every morning. Every morning he does that. Remember that. Like, really think about that. Really think about that. Every morning he wakes up, like, Ms. Kid, bruh. Where's my phone at? Did my Tinder text back? Nah, I'm just kidding.
She did tell me she got bruises from it, and I stopped.
That's I got bruises from it because you threw your phone on the bed every day, and she just gets hit every day. Yeah, sure, buddy.
That's it.
That's it, guys. That's it, bro.
I did feel a lot of stress.
He not lying,
over
bro.
the time of our relationship up until this point from her stalkers.
Do you throw your phone at your cat?
Ones that would show up at her old house, and also stalkers that just had from her TikTok postings. We found after being with each other that her stalkers had a lot from would come to her a lot from her short form.
Hey guys, remember, I'm a stalker and a piece of shit, but I'm better than the other stalkers and pieces of shit.
Content. These people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them. Whether it was songs she played, the way she looked at the screen, or just the titles of the videos, these people started to feel she was talking to them.
No, they're just parasocial. That's not, schizophrenic. What do you mean schizophrenic? I don't even think a schizophrenic. There's schizophrenics out there that can watch Emiru and not think that, you know what I mean? Like,
and come to our house to stalk her. These people thought in their heads they were dating her. They were out of their mind and dangerous. I told her, if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. She agreed and understood. that it was a safety concern for not only me, but the house. Russell, Simply, Corey, or anyone that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts can mess with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy. So she would tell me that if I had a problem to let
as a guy
her know.
Okay.
And at first it was minor things here and there, but over time it got harder and harder to deal with.
Deal with what?
There were more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known...
No, if everyone figured out that I was a piece of shit and that I was abusing you, my career would be over and I'd lose all my friends. That's what he's saying. But ChatGPT flipped the script for him and did the reverse when he spoke it out.
I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton of problems. Would you guys stop spamming never sub, never donated? Okay, relax. I told her if we were going to be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. And then there was more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK and can cause a ton of problems in my life.
Okay.
So I lied to all of my old friends. Locked the doors to avoid our room. September in 2022, a lot of you guys know, I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life. Every day felt like an absolute nightmare.
Stop blaming victim.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of...
Hold on. He's doing exactly what Emiru said he would do. Okay, hold on. I skipped over that shit because he's just being a victim.
Of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she...
That animal looks like it's been dead for a fucking while, Miskiff.
People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die, and I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the fuck is this? Is that fur?
This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage.
Oh, so your brother's helping you. Your brother's helping you. Is that what you're saying? Okay. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I would tell her to take care of them all the time, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me.
Nigga, what?
In fact, when Maya came over during my cancellation...
At least she didn't shock him.
She actually commented on Emiru's rabbits and said, "These rabbits are completely neglected and this is disgusting." Emiru wouldn't clean the cages and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat.
How is it her responsibility?
With no food or water or anything. Most of the time being in cages with...
Or did you neglect them and you're trying to frame it as she's the one that did it? Is it just that, Ms. Gibb?
No bedding besides poop all over the place. Emmy didn't care. She would sit inside and play League of Legends all day. And what this showed me is that I don't want her to be my children's mother. And I couldn't see myself marrying her.
This nigga lying like shit. This nigga lying like shit, bro.
The fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her
No,
for
you
content, but after stream would
No, you didn't, nigga.
want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her.
What did
or
your
end
text say,
things.
nigga?
She was a co-owner of my org. The only person
Did she
I
just
knew,
try to? She
and
li-
the
he
strain of the relationship and hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me.
Let me skip.
On top
I'm
of
sorry,
that,
y'all.
the stuff I'll call you. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel.
New message to Emmy. I'm freaking out. What is happening? I'm so confused. Call me when you can. I'll call you later. I feel like shit right now. I don't want to kill myself. Can't take this. I feel so alone. Like a problem. Maybe because you were the one that was supposed to take care of the animals. This text doesn't make anything better.
So alone and like a problem. So just want to show this. She was also using the I want to kill myself a lot in our situation and relationship. This is while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers. This stalker who was at my house, his background picture was Emiru. And when he talked to the cops, he was in love with her and thought that she was talking to him. It is disgusting what these stalkers can do. I will say this. The fact that this guy came to my...
Hey, you guys. Hey, you see all these scops? You know what I mean? Hey, you see all these stalkers and these weirdos that are obsessing over my ex-girlfriend? I'm better than the rest of them.
My house, and the result of it was a cop brought him down the street to a QT, which is a 7-Eleven, 15 minutes away, and that's all they did. Is terrifying for these girls and terrifying for the situation in general.
Okay.
It was I'm definitely way better than I was now, or I am now, but it's a serious problem that I am still working on to this day. I am not perfect, and I fucked up with that. I've been this way for a very fucking long time, where I'm a competitive dude, and I think I'm very competitive with streaming because I really care about it a lot. I've sunk my whole life into this thing.
Yeah, I think he's just being insecure. I'm not gonna react to the whole thing because this video is already getting long enough, but we know he's guilty. The texts show it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does it matter? Like, he lied about the phone shit. He lied about that. Okay, he tried to frame her as he abuses animals. Those are probably his pets, and he didn't take care of them. But I'm gonna have to end it right there. This is an hour and 40 minutes. Holy shit. But I have a good, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good breakfast, a good dinner, and good night, man. I love y'all, man. I mean, there's not really much more I can say about the situation. I mean, be careful when you have people who are like this around you. You gotta know when to cut them off, because that's the only way that they will, move on and become better at the end of the day. That's really what it comes down to. And seeing Emiru have to deal with shit like this all the time, her being so desensitized to it, it's just, yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. This guy's weird, but I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, and good night, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.